Let's get on board with Ottaviani as the red lights go off, and Ottaviani is off to a rock-solid start behind him. Drivers are trying to make a real headway, but Ottaviani is into that first corner, Amo Hazik, whereas behind him, Tasby has been clipped, and Tasby has dropped 6 or 7 places. But we've not remarked about Inigo Anton. Inigo is the only one who's really been able to go alongside Ottaviani's pace. In the meantime, P3, Mohamed Nabil and Kalen Chin going for it. Kalen Chin goes up on the inside. Nabil retakes that. So Chin into 3, then Nabil into 3 as they drag themselves around. Behind them, Naki Baslan is a second down. This is Mohamed Nabil. He's maybe, I don't know whether there'll be some brotherly love in there. He just tries to hold up Kalen Chin, but the Black Wolf driver is looking aggressive. Goes on the inside, can't find a way through. Again has a look on the inside, and Nakib has closed in on that gap. So his brother, Amo, inadvertently has done him a favour.
Yeah, definitely, and this is going to be a bit of an atonement based on what happened last time out in Silverstone, to be honest. And, having said that, Kalen through, so nope, no atonement just about yet, but he can actually do his brother still a favour by battling with Kalen. Here's Ayman, he's got the slipstream and the DRS. Both brothers pull onto the one side, so that's very much normal defensive maneuvers. But the DRS, look at that, the strength of the DRS and the slipstream has gotten Ayman up to 5th. Now he can actually challenge Nabil further up in front in 5th place, but nothing to it. As, whoa, a bit of a slide coming through the hairpin. Ayman will still have the DRS next time by. Nabil here, looking like a sitting duck.
Nakib going backwards, he's just lost ground as we join the race leader, Ottaviani.
The
win has gone to Alessandro Ottaviani. The victory is his. Inigo Anton has got P2. There was such a good battle going on lower down. On pole will be Paul Faustino from the Philippines alongside Joaquim Garrido, Masvilton and Josh Perwin on the second row. And let's drive along with Josh Perwin.
Oh!
See what he does behind them. Who is that who's gone down?
That's
Kalen Chin is out.
I think that was Nakib, because that blue car is normally Nakib's. I think he just stalled it on the grid. So
Nakib Aslan is indeed stalled. Oh, what a twist. What a turn to this championship.
And more incident further up on the road there in turn 1. But that's the biggest one of the lot. That could easily open up the championship even more now. Whatever happened to Nakib at the start there has thrown a spanner into the works and it has opened up everything.
The man in the mask, Paul Faustino, is the man who leads as Masvilton and Joaquim Garrido take out Jin Masvilton. For a moment, I thought it was Perwin, but Masvilton is the man who spins out of contention.
He's saving it up to actually use it at the final possible stretch, which is right about here. After turn 13 and 14, he's going to use the DRS and he will power his way past. And good news for him as well, he still has extra DRS to use towards the end for the end of the next lap. So there we go. He's using it now, remaining 2, slipstream onto the inside, and he takes the lead away from Paul Faustino.
Poor Josh Perwin, the new race leader. Up at the front, Paul Faustino, for so long chasing P1, is now under pressure from Mohamed Tasby. Let's not forget that Tasby is still in championship contention as well. Perwin, Tasby, Tadashi and Inigo all had decent rounds, very decent rounds this time out, whereas Nakib Aslan has had a nightmare.
Yeah, an absolute nightmare. Probably not even of his own doing, because sometimes when you actually stall on the grid, it's normally because that the game froze. So he might have had a game freeze at the worst possible moment and he couldn't start the race. So that's why he's out of the race and he didn't bother trying to actually aim for the fastest lap, because there's no point chasing other drivers when you're out of it.
Tasby eases on the inside of Paul Faustino, and Mohamed Tasby in the yellow vehicle moves into P2 in race number 2. That is worth 12 points. Perwin from Tasby, that is a winning smile from young Josh Perwin. Better hadn't celebrate too much, because Tasby's been able to pull in a full second so far in this lap. But Josh Perwin, oh, what's happened to Josh?
What's Josh doing? In fact, he's smiling right now.
What's happened to Josh?
Josh, what are you doing, Josh?
He thought he'd won. Mohamed Tasby is the winner. Josh Perwin has made... Something has happened to Josh Perwin.
What?
And Mohamed Tasby has won. Mohamed Tasby will pick up the points. Inigo Anton, another P2. Tadashi 3. Ali 4. Zini 5. Perwin just disappearing.